It is October 7th, 2014. I'm westbound on Interstate 74 at 136 right now. And I'm headed up to Caledonia, Illinois to pick up what remains of my speeders and collection of speeder parts. In the early 80s, I had two speeders. One was from the Rock Island Railroad in Des Moines, Iowa, and the other was from the Chicago Northwestern Railroad. The Rock Island was an M19 and the Chicago Northwestern was an M9. I stored them in Caledonia in 1984 or 1985, and they've been sitting in a barn there since then, until last year sometime, when the landlord got a little antsy about something and disposed of part of the collection of stuff. I think he got rid of the Chicago Northwestern M19 or M9 and some or all of my cache of parts. It's a very frustrating situation. Anyhow, I'm headed there now to retrieve what's left. Not sure what's left, but whatever's there, we're going to bring back. Dave Coy's ahead of me in a pickup truck with a trailer on it, and hopefully we'll arrive there about the same time. Anyhow, I've got to get off at Leroy here and get some gas. See what happens. Okay, I'm at Rockford now, and right behind me, well, I guess two cars back now, it's Dave with his green pickup truck and the flatbed trailer. As I've been driving up here, I realized that the wind load on the front of the speeder may be too high, sitting on a flatbed rolling down the interstate. So after we pick up the speeder, we're going to swing by Green River Lines and pick up 4 bus tires and stack them in front of the speeder to decrease the wind load. Anyhow, so almost there. Not looking forward to seeing what I've lost or learning what I've lost, but I'll be there shortly. I'm northbound on 76 now, about 6 miles south of the Wisconsin border, closing in on the storage location, Quail Trap Road. Anyhow, so I've noticed a number of farms along here that have set themselves up as pumpkin patch entertainment venues, I guess. They sell pumpkins and have activities designed to entertain small children. And I've seen 2 of them in a relatively short period of time here. So Boone School Road should be coming up shortly. Now I am westbound on Boone School Road. Just a couple minutes till I get to the storage place. Rather anxious. It's a beautiful day though. So I'm looking for a T intersection with Old School Road. I think this is it. Yep. Grade School Road. Grade School, Old School. You say tomato, I say tomato. So it's been quite a long time since I've been here. About 24 years. I think the last time I was here was about 1990. Okay, here we are. That building back there is where the stuff is. Willow Creek Ranch, the Heisers. Well, here's the shed, and things are even worse than I had imagined. Here's my one M19, and the starter handle is missing. It's pretty badly corroded. The gas tank, for instance. The starter handle is missing, so I won't be able to start it. And the engine seems to be seized, which is not good. That means I'm going to have to start over with this engine. Damn it. But the most tragic thing here is I didn't realize that my insulator collection was stored out here. These are Hemingway insulators that I took off of the pole line on the Ridge Runner between Pikes Peak Road and Ridgeway, Wisconsin. And they were in this crate here, and the crate has clearly been dropped. There's damage to virtually every insulator. These guys took a lot of effort to get down. There's maybe one or two that didn't sustain damage. Anyhow, so all my parts are gone. My second speeder's gone. I'm sorry, speeder. I shouldn't have left you here for so long. This is not going to travel particularly well. Damn it. So I got to figure out how to transport those insulators without causing further damage. Okay, here it is in the sunlight. Engine seized, everything rusted. Didn't remember that this roof had been repaired. Boy, 30 years of storage has not been kind to this thing. So we're going to put it in the trailer back there. Put it on the trailer back there and get the hell out of here. So one thing I notice about this situation is that the garage is unoccupied. I used to occupy the back about 18 feet, so about from there over to about here maybe. So basically the size of this trailer. That's how big a spot I had. And there's really no tire tracks over here. It looks like there's been a trailer stored here, because I see tire tracks parallel to the other trailer. But as far as I can tell, there was no opportunity cost here. He just cleared the stuff out and left the space empty. God, this is so frustrating. I'm not sure what I'm more frustrated by, the loss of the other speeder and the parts, or the fact that my insulators have been all more or less destroyed. Anyhow, so Dave's tying it down. This thing's going to need more work, perhaps, than it's worth. Lots of corrosion in there.
That was a nice fresh battery in. December of 81. December of 81. That doesn't really make any sense. I guess, I don't know. Alright, everything's rusted. The bearing housings are rusted. Everything is just corroded. The engine is seized. So Dave, how long do you suppose it'll take you to get this running again?
Years. 10 years. Is there a way we can lock these?
Lock what? No, they'll be fine. They got bumps on the side so that they don't travel yet. You have to lift them to push them through. Those are fine. If you flip the little thing down, the hasp onto the loop, it'll be fine. They're okay. Nah, I got glass in Mount Prospect, so. That's where the ignition coil goes, in that box. Yeah. See the hole in the bottom with the wires? It's a Model T ignition coil, a buzzer type coil.
What year is this thing?
This is 1945-ish.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
All right. Well, let's gather up our stuff and head back. So I think I'm just going to race ahead of you, you know. Just
try to just go.
Just go 45 the whole way. Because the thing is, it's you know.
Take some of the wind off, but it might like make it.
Right. It's gonna, but see, it's not really attached to the fenders anymore. It's mostly supported by this steel tube here, and I think that'll handle the flexing okay.
What if I?
The fenders are shot. What?
So a way I can stabilize it with those. So.
Well, that's an interesting idea. I thought about putting a 2x4 at like a 30-degree angle here, right? Nail it to the floor and put it there.
I meant like just going to the frame, keeping this.
No, but what I'm saying is we could put a 2x4 from there up to here so that this thing can't flex. The only problem is that then if the car moves in any way, the 2x4 is going to increase the damage.
Here's some glass.
Yeah, I know, leave it. That's from one of the insulators.
Just don't let it fall off and pop a tire.
No, leave it. It won't. Yeah, here, I'll take it.
I'm nervous. This thing bounces more than you think.
Well, that's not good.
Should be better though, because of the.
God, my car just smells like cat piss now.
Cats like to mark their territory.
Well, I guess the cats really liked my lenses. They didn't want anybody else to have them.
Whenever I visit my in-laws, the cats come and pee in all 4 of my tires.
That's hilarious.
Saying hello.
Alright, well, I guess we'll head out in the sprinter oil. Alright, so we've partially disassembled this to minimize the wind load on the front as we go down the highway. This is actually a valid configuration of a speeder with no front. It's definitely much simpler, but you have to have a taste for bugs if you ride a speeder configured this way. So the roof is here. MC52 from the Rock Island Railroad. Poor old engine. Anyhow, so my car just reeks of cat urine because the cats around here apparently peed all over these Fresnel lenses. I don't know why. I don't know why a cat would want to declare Fresnel lenses. A cat would want to declare Fresnel lenses to be its territory, but it smells like a freaking litter box in there. So I'm going to stop by the Illinois Railroad Museum and see if any of these parts landed there. Alright, well, I'm taking off. Dave is going to finish the preparations and take this to Champaign, and I'm going to head over to the Illinois Railroad Museum and see if I can locate any of the missing stuff. Some of it's got to be there. I just know it is. At least I hope it is.